Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erica. Today I felt really called to do a collective sacred union reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine collective, because as you guys know, I've been doing a number of private readings over the last few months. For the first time, I've been open to readings in 3 years because I felt really called to supporting individual unions and really fortifying the guidance during a very critical juncture here. We have this reading is going to be timeless, so it's either going to resonate for you or it's not, and if it's not resonating, it's just not where you're at the moment. But when I happen to be recording this is right basically in the Lionsgate portal, leading up to the Lionsgate portal of 2022. We have lots of sacred unions that are beginning to manifest in physical form, communication opening up, and I'm seeing it in the readings, guys. It's absolutely beautiful to channel for, and we're also seeing a lot of and I'm even seeing it in the readings and also in just people I know personally, long-standing 20-year-old marriages or relationships suddenly coming to an end, and people are jumping immediately onto a completely different timeline and trajectory for their lives. Some of them are even bringing in, all of a sudden, manifesting their true sacred partner. And I'm seeing it left, right, and center. So I really want to give you guys a message here. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, great. There's plenty of other readings on this channel that may. So just simply go and search my older videos. You can check out some of my playlists if you want. But we're going to be taking a look at the dynamic between the masculine and feminine collective at the moment. So let's look at their current energies between them. Okay, so we've got letting go of negativity, holding your vision, and stepping out of your comfort zone. So what I see happening in the collective at the moment between the masculine and the masculine and feminine is that what's coming up is the deepest fears, the deepest parts of ourselves, the inner child wounds that maybe we've mastered being able to negotiate through our soul growth journey. But we're being asked to not let whatever's coming up right now stray you off your path, your vision of what the divine has shown you for you. So there is this there's this feeling that if you're feeling any level of discomfort at the moment, where things aren't feeling too great, things are feeling a little doubtful, maybe there's even some fears creeping in, hang tight. This is why I'm feeling so called to do this video today, because I know many of you guys are in this energy, and this is a critical juncture in and have faith in your dreams is at the bottom of the deck. So this is a critical juncture. And so my aim in this reading is to be able to bring you the guidance, the messages that will be often confirmation of your own inner knowing. And inner knowing is very different than hope or wishful thinking. It's a very different frequency. It's a very different level of consciousness. And each person will be able to discern where they're at in that spectrum. But this is the energy between the masculine and the feminine. So this is, again, the deepest fears ready to be transmuted. Okay, if you can face these fears and transmute them and not let them knock you off track and not let you start seeing things pessimistically instead of optimistically, you'll get you'll start to feel like things are happening. With this North Node energy, there's a feeling of things are getting uncomfortable because there's about to be a breakthrough. Spirit doesn't suddenly give you the divine doesn't give you a spiritual breakthrough when things are going hunky-dory, right? It's right when you're being tested the most that is the biggest opportunity for a breakthrough, to expose more of your gifts, to go to the next level. And that is what the Lionsgate is all about. If you haven't seen the videos I did for the Lionsgate, please do check them out. They're here on the channel, and I definitely recommend watching both the masculine and the feminine to get the most out of your soul growth journey. So let's look at where the divine masculine is relative to the dynamic with the feminine for sacred union. Again, you guys always know, watch these for your inner masculine and feminine first and foremost, but this reading is going to be more specific to manifesting the sacred physical union. So what is the divine masculine's energy towards the dynamic? Okay, he's getting the void of course moon, and I'm not surprised. This is the nothing will come of this situation card. And what is the divine feminine's energy towards the connection here? The full moon in Gemini. So she's awaiting information, wanting to know what's going to happen, what's the outcome, what is going on. I don't know what's going on. And so when the masculine here is, this always for me manifests a little bit like the devil energy, which is that energy of like, is this real? Is this not? Is there an illusion? Is this not? Do I have power in this situation, or am I powerless? And this is also a card that can mean there could be endings and also beginnings, that there's nothing to worry about. Everything that's transpiring right now is for the highest and best of everybody. But when it's coming in this reading, I do feel like this is relating to the masculine energy is clear where the path has come to an end. It's like the road is done, the road has come to an end, and therefore there's nothing more to continue on this road. It's time to jump on another road. That's how they're showing it to me at the moment. So let's look at the recent past here in the energy. And guys, there will be an extended where I go a lot more in depth for both the masculine and the feminine, what lessons they're learning, where their shadows may be playing out, what they're currently thinking and feeling here. So let's see the recent past energy. Yep, again, the release energy, current energy, the third quarter moon, and what's on its way in here for the connection, the new moon in Leo. Well, the sun is going into Leo here, just has gone into Leo as I'm recording this, ironically. But again, this is not date specific. So whenever you find this and it's resonating, it's when you're meant to hear it. But this is requiring flexibility right now. There are, there's some adjustments that are being made, needing to be flexible. When I'm getting these two in the current energy, hold your vision, the fixed moon, along with the third quarter moon, it's like there's this, there's almost like this stubborn energy, because that is fixed moon energy, requiring some flexibility. So don't abandon the vision and where you're going in your life. So if you're having challenges, and this is how it can apply separate from relationships. It's like if you could be on a career path and having some struggles in your business or in your work life. And it's like, no, like I know where I'm going. I might be dealing with some uncertainty at the moment, but I need to be flexible. But what's coming in is this powerful new beginning, new moon in Leo energy, where it's like a burst of confidence, a burst of coming forward. And I feel like this is what the Lion's Gate is going to be bringing in. It's where you may have been lacking confidence, or the masculine has been lacking confidence to take action. This is when it comes in. So what's on his mind about, what is on the divine masculine's mind about his connection with the divine feminine? What's he consciously thinking about his dynamic with her right now? Okay, so taking time to breathe out. He's kind of, he's been in the process of releasing, and he's trying to kind of calm himself down. This is the energy of where there's been a release, and now it's kind of like, okay, now I get to sort of breathe a sigh of relief. And what's in his heart consciously? What does he know he's feeling about the dynamic with the feminine? You are good enough. Okay. So he's right now feeling this, it's almost like he's got to release the feelings of unworthiness, I don't deserve. This can be centered around forgiveness of self. You know, I'm hearing the phrase, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. I think it's one of the romance angel cards. Oh no, that's the Michael and Archangel Michael cards. It's like, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. Now this can relate in many different ways, so take it as it fits. What's on the mind consciously of the divine feminine about the dynamic? Okay, the new moon in Capricorn energy. Interesting. So it's like she's ready for something real to shift in the tangible world. Something not simply just, it's like it's not simply just an idea or a thought or even an energy. She's wanting signs, or maybe getting signs right now, little signs that something new and tangible is beginning. Masculine's feeling like wrapping something up. And what's she feeling? The emotions are running high. This is why I'm doing this reading. Many of you guys would consider yourselves divine feminine in your core essence. That is primarily, mostly my audience here. Because you are the more intuitive, you're the more inquisitive around the soul growth journey. And this is why they're saying, hang tight. You're feeling emotional for a reason. You know that there's a big release on its way here. You may even be feeling it. You may have just received some sort of sign that what the divine has been showing you as your vision is accurate. There are some ups and downs at the moment, but they're showing you even some things that may feel a little different than what you thought, but they're still moving things in the right direction. So let me add to this. Let me get some tarot. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention at the beginning, guys, through the month of July, I'm offering a special 50% off my Lightworker Survival Kit. That is for those of you that are trying to stay strong, stay steady as we're moving through this massive shift on the planet of consciousness. I thought I'd put it out there for 50% off. It's a series of videos meant to help you stay in your light, stay solid, even when the world around you may seem uncertain. People might be, you know, negative, how to deal with the divisiveness. If you're interested, that link is down below. It's a special. You need to put the coupon code in, which is on the information page to get the 50% off. So be sure to do that. But that is available through the end of July here if you're interested in checking that out. So let me get a card on this void of course moon for the divine masculine, specific to the feminine. He's ready for a new life. Wow. It's like he's being called to sacred union like never before. He's ready for a beautiful, abundant new life. He knows that this is the life that awaits him when he goes on to a different path from the one that the road has ended on. And why does the divine feminine here have the full moon in Gemini? The Two of Pentacles. So again, the feminine energy right now is in a bit of a wobbly time. It's like maybe indecisive, maybe uncertain, maybe feeling torn between two things. But it does look like there's information. She's trying to stay balanced here. But it's almost like there could be her higher self and her lower self duking it out a little bit. So let's add to this here in terms of the dynamic. What do you need to release? Gets the Five of Pentacles. The third quarter moon gets the Chariot. And the new moon in Leo gets the Fool. All right. So what we have here is rapid movement. We have been having a lot of physical changes, and this may be something that you're not seeing. But this also can relate to unworthiness, this feeling of unworthiness, fear of abandonment. Is the universe going to abandon me? Is the universe going to forsake me? Have I been steered down the wrong path? Am I being naive in thinking? But what's happening is we have forward quick movement here and risk taking. It's like whatever adjustments are being made in the dynamic right now contain the seeds of success. Yet it's going to feel a little weird. See how this guy is driving this chariot and the horses aren't quite in unison. The shadow and the light. They're a little bit like each one's jockeying for dominance and they're not in unison. And so this chariot's kind of like, whoa, like it's a little crazy right now. So we are in a period of rapid movement towards a new timeline. And and there's no accidents here. This looks somewhat like Stonehenge and we just had the solstice, the 7/7 portal, the Lion's Gate. We're entering into that where we're getting a lot of light codes and downloads, and things are happening rapidly right now in the connection. So it's almost like it's going to require a lot of discipline. In fact, why is the fixed moon here? The Three of Pentacles. Where it's like, work with me here, Spirit. Just work with me. Am I doing this all alone, or is the universe going to help me here? It's time. There's like the zodiac wheel here. And this guy's like calling up to the heavens like, are you going to work with me or not, Spirit? Like, which one is it? Am I going to go towards the light or towards my destiny, or which timeline am I choosing? And it's a little uncomfortable right now in order to propel us all forward. And the Judgment card. Yep. Second chances. I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to live in this uncomfortableness. It's making me reevaluate what it is that I desire. And the negativity is this fear, the deepest fear that this union is never going to happen. The fear of rejection, the fear that now that I know who I want to open my heart to, it's all going to be an illusion. Have I been living for this massive illusion of sacred union this whole time? Or is this ever going to manifest? So I'm going to add to this a little bit more, and then we'll be giving those of you not going to the extended, I will leave you with some final guidance here. So hang tight to the end. I will give you some guidance for how to navigate this situation if this is you. So what is it that you need to let go of in order to be happy? This is what's been happening in the dynamic. Oh, there's a card hiding behind it. The Four of Swords. Finally coming out of hibernation. Finally knowing and not overthinking the changes that need to be made in the physical world in order to have success and happiness here. Knowing that no matter what's going on, there's going to be a manifestation. There's going to be something that comes in. It's like no matter what's happening, even though it requires flexibility right now, you have all the tools. If you have been on your soul growth journey and you are in the process of manifesting physical sacred union, you have done a heck of a lot of work on yourself, and you have persevered, dealt with your shadows, done the hard work. And no matter what's happening right now, don't forget your abilities. Don't forget your power. This is a time where it's very easy to slip back into the old fears, the old uncertainties that we used to feel when we were in a different energy. It is imperative that those of you who have been watching my channel for a long time, especially, you've been around me forever. I appreciate you immensely. But you especially are those that know that, like, you are operating from a new energy now. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the purpose, and you have the heart. You have all of it. And the universe is cooperating with you. But we do have a risk about to be taken here, and another manifestation, the feminine kind of waiting for this manifestation, waiting for this risk. It's like she's already there knowing, here's the sun in Leo. It's like she's confident that the manifestation is coming. But a risk is required in order to have the success. It's like you can have the potential for success all day, every day, but if you don't take the risk to do something towards the potential, the timeline potential, you're going to be sitting there like waiting. Like this is about seizing the opportunity. What are you going to do with the opportunity? So guys, okay, we'll this is powerful. So what is the divine masculine's next action towards the divine feminine here? What is his next action? Ace of Wands, he's seizing that opportunity to come forward with passion and purpose. He knows who he desires. He knows what he wants. And this is the go for it energy. In fact, let's ask, and also on this Ace of Wands, what else? The Knight of Swords. Communication, swift movement. When he's ignited with his purpose, which is to unite with the feminine in sacred physical union, there's no stopping the masculine here. So let's get the guidance first for the divine feminine and then for the divine masculine, for those of you not heading to the extended. So what is the best guidance for the divine feminine in this critical juncture? What is your best guidance, please? Okay, beneath the surface lies great bounty. This is the reminder that you are in the process of uncovering treasure. There are so many things going on under the surface that you cannot imagine. And just because you don't see them doesn't mean that they are not happening. So hold your vision, stay steady. If you are being guided to stay on a path or to hold the frequency, trust that guidance. So just remember, there is great bounty underneath the surface that you cannot see. All right. And what is the best guidance for the divine masculine? There's that Scorpio energy. A fresh new way of living emerges. You are the phoenix rising out of the ashes, divine masculine. You have been undergoing a massive inner transformation, and now it is the time to be born again, to live from a new energy, to show how much you have transformed on a soul level throughout this entire journey. But it is time for rebirth. There's a fresh new way of living. So my loves, I hope that this was helpful. I will see some of you in the extended. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps other people find this channel. And until next time, I send you love. Bye.